And welcome back to Who Would Win. Today's Who Would Win is another one of the monthly topic Who Would Wins. Now, obviously, for those of you who are not aware, during the last week of the month, I do the week of Who Would Win. And during each month, when I'm doing the Who Wins, there's a certain specific topic subject of like characters who I choose to talk about, do Who Would Wins about. When I initially started, it was the captains from Bleach. Then I went over to the actually, I also did one. I think the first was technically the Iran versus the Lantern Corps. Then I did the Sternmetters. Then I did Bleach. Then I did the Planeswalkers and Magic the Gathering. And now we're moved on to basically the rookie. Well, it's rookie 11. Rookie 13 if you count Sai of Naruto. And we're on Team 10. We just finished out Ino. Now we're doing Choji. And, Choji, I had to figure out who do I put up against Choji? Guy who's just a lot of brute strength, size alteration. But then I thought, wait, he has calorie. He basically can control the amount of calories in his body, so he can go to that thin form and use his chakra. So I thought, who could I use in a fight against him on that basis? And I ended up going with, I want to see if I get the last name right, Momo Yaoyorozu? Momo from My Hero Academia. Now, I should note fully that I'm not aware. I don't read or watch My Hero Academia, at least not right at this moment. I am planning to get into it at some point because I hear it's a good series, and it's a series that I would probably be up my alley because it's dealing with superheroes, superpowers, all that kind of stuff. But Momo, so anything I say about this character, I'm coming from the standpoint of someone who does not watch the series or read the manga. But Momo's overall, she's considered a very high-ranking student in UA Academy, the Hero Academy. She's actually quite skillful in several weapons, both offensively and defensively. But she primarily goes for bow staffs, and her bow jutsu is quite remarkable. She's able to fend off a large group of villains during an assault on the school. She's considered to have a genius level intellect. She also has some teaching ability, which wouldn't really matter, and some musical aptitude, which also wouldn't matter. Her quirk, or her power as it's known as, is the ability to basically create non-living material from her exposed skin through the molecular manipulation of her fat cells. As long as she understands how something is made, she can make it. The more she eats, the more material she has to work with. She does need considerable food to ingest for her quirk to be effective. However, it takes a longer period of time and more skin exposed to create large objects, to the point where she focuses large objects through her costume, leaving it shredded. Though she claims that this can just be repaired. Her quirk is probably why she has a slim figure as she burns through her body's fat to create the objects. It's possibly, though, one of her biggest weaknesses, as if she creates too much without the required calories to replace it, she could become weak and possibly anemic. Her super moves include, I'm not even going to try to pronounce her name again, Lucky Bag, which creates a large cannon which can launch a bag full of items. These items can be anything that she can make with her quirk. Her equipments, she has her hero outfit. Now, in terms of what she has made with her quirk, that's a different thing entirely to really go over. We know she can make a bow staff. She can probably make any real metal object, so anything like a blade, a hammer, sickle, shields, a cannon, clearly. Anything, as long as she understands how it's made, is something she can use for battle. She's clearly skilled in hand-to-hand combat. She's skilled in weapons fighting. Want to be sure I wasn't going to burp there. And she's quite skilled overall as a fighter. Choji is obviously a ninja of the Hidden Leaf Village. Now, his clan's jutsus involve the manipulation of their calories, which is why they have such a huge size. His first primary technique was the human boulder, which he increased his size and popped his hands and legs into his giant girth and rolled like a giant ball. He could augment this with kunai to create the spiky human boulder, which could also rip apart things that have more destructive power. He also has the partial expansion jutsu, which can expand his physical limbs. The super expansion jutsu, which just turns him into a giant. And he also has the, what was it called? Basically, where he actually slims down, he starts using all the calories. Choji, um, Choji Akimichi, where he basically starts to burn through all the calories and basically release all his basically pent up chakra. And let me see, where was it exactly? What was it called? It was spiking partial multi-size, super open hand slap multi-size technique, version butterfly mode, butterfly bullet bombing. Okay, that's a technique that I didn't remember. But it's butterfly mode. Basically, again, user enters the mode, converting their calories from his body into chakra. He increases all his abilities like speed, strength, everything along those lines. He can also fly as he gains butterfly wings. 1 second. And then the technique that's associated with that, which I'm going to assume is the butterfly bullet bombing. When an Akimichi enters a butterfly, the fat in their body is converted into dense, concentrated chakra. As the chakra leaks from their backbone, it becomes visible through the friction, taking the form and appearance of butterfly wings. The Akimichi can focus the chakra from their wings into their fist line. Oh, okay. Which is quite powerful. It's quite effective. If the 3 colored pills are used to enter the butterfly mode, this in turn makes this technique a double-edged sword. But Choji can do that without doing that. So Choji's actually quite a capable fighter in his own right. Obviously, he has ninja tools on him, like most ninjas do. Kunai, explosive note, shuriken, you name it, he probably has it. But he's not really a weapons expert. He knows how to use it as well as a normal ninja would. He does have enhanced taijutsu, hand-to-hand capabilities, though, given the fact that his family's techniques are primarily used for physical attacking. So it's very possible that he's pretty high up there in taijutsu, though nothing like, say, Lee or Guy or probably Sasuke or Naruto, but still pretty excessive. Really, his strength comes from his physical abilities, his physical strength, endurance, durability. So if these two met on the battlefield, again, multiversal shenanigans. Let's say in My Hero Academia, there's someone who's got like warping portals and stuff like that. So not impossible by any stretch of the means. And she gets Momo gets sent there, and Choji doesn't know who she is, but thinks maybe she's an Edo Tensei. Let's say this happens during the Third Great Shinobi War, or fourth. Sorry, it was the fourth. And their fight commences. So, he's going to come in, yo, Matt Boulder! And Choji is deceptively fast for his size. But I think her slim figure, her athletic figure, the fact she's capable hand-to-hand fighter in her own right, weapons fighter, would circumvent that issue. And, she's going to start dodging. She immediately brings out her bow staff and just, creates the bow staff out of nothing, which Choji just thinks it's a jutsu of some kind. And just, they go toe-to-toe. Now, in terms of an actual weapons clash, I'm actually going to give the edge to Momo. I think because it's probably her main technique to do things with, or her main type of technique, I think she actually has the edge in straight-on weapons combat, as opposed to Choji, who probably has a handle on weapons combat, but it's not his forte or bread and butter. So, she's able to push him back a bit, but then he just, goes into partial expansion jutsu, and then just grabs the staff and snaps it. She's like, what the heck kind of quirk is that? And it's a quirk. This is my ninjutsu. It's like, ninjutsu? Whatever kind of quirk you're talking about. So she then, summons maybe some, trying to think what she could create. Let me actually see if I can find a list of what Momo has created. Momo, okay, what has Momo created? What has her name created? I misspelled that. Created. Alright. What is Momo's power? Okay, yeah, what is her power? Okay, that tells me what her power is. But that doesn't give me what she's made. Honestly, let's try one of these. It's not the exact, it's not the true information site, but let's see here. Powered quirks, lucky bag, students. It's not, again, this is tough for me because I've never actually watched or read My Hero Academia, so I don't know the items she's actually created in the past. I have to assume anything that's not like a complex explosive, like a gun or a bomb, she could easily create. Metal or wood, something like that. Or, well, inorganic matter, anyway. Um, I believe it's inorganic matter. Non-living material, yeah. So yeah, she maybe summons like some spikes out of her, and maybe a couple of them hit Choji. She then, summons a couple more some blades and starts going toe to toe with Choji for a bit. Choji's like, "All right, screw this." Goes, "Show me a boulder," and she's got to get out of the way. She manages to get out of the way, and then Choji goes into. Choji starts to push back with his taijutsu partial expansion. She creates some shields on her, though it starts to really, starting to take its toll on her. But she's able to keep going toe to toe. But Choji's got the physical strength going here. So last resort, she goes to her lucky bag, and just as he's about to deliver the final blow, just sees she suddenly summons this giant cannon from her chest. Of course, her clothes get ripped in her process. Of course, he's not seeing her tits or anything. It's just he's just like, what? And then boom! Just blasts him point blank range. Giant explosion. Like blades, rocks, metal shards, maybe a couple jewels show out of there. And now she's just huffing and puffing. And Choji's now just staring there with his butterfly mode activated. Got some injuries on him, though. And she's like, well, that was close. If I didn't activate this, I might not be standing right now. And that's been fun. And then just boom! Kind of smacks her down. Just, and then just goes down. Choji, unfortunately, in this fight has just more physical endurance and durability. While she's clearly a capable fighter, Momo, Choji could easily just go super expansion. I believe he can even combine his super expansion with the butterfly mode and just do like a super butterfly mode, and that would just screw over her easy. Also, her limitations are far more evident than Choji's. We know we do have an idea what Choji's limitations are, but hers are clearly. If Choji had her ability of the quirk, and that's a what if I could definitely do one day, if Choji had the creation quirk, he would be a freaking threat. Especially with the way that Akimichi's pack on weight, and how they just keep that weight on, he would be a very dangerous opponent. But unfortunately, she's already on the thin side. Even if she got to Choji's weight, the way she handles her power, she would very quickly start to burn through it because Choji just has much more physical strength naturally than she does and could break a lot of the weapons or things she would form. So ultimately, Choji, and that's not even going into like the butterfly bullet where he can just wrap the chakra in his fist, probably just burn through anything she throws at him. Is it impossible for her to win? No, because it all stems from what she creates. If she could theoretically create a complex device like a grenade, a bomb, something like that, she could kill Choji. She could beat Choji, no doubt. But the problem is, I don't know if it's been evident that she could. We know she can create a cannon, so she can create things that have explosive components. But it's a matter of could she create something that dangerous? Like, could she create a gun from her hand and just shoot Choji? Could she do that? I don't know if she could. And then even she could create a gun. Could she create bullets in that gun? Or does she have to create the bullets separately? I do not know. It's possible. So in that realm of possibility, I'll give her a 10% chance of winning, but ultimately I gotta go Choji. I gotta go Choji about 90% of the time. Let me know what you think, though. Do you think it's Choji who wins the majority, or do you think Momo? Because again, I'm coming at this from the point of view of someone who neither reads nor watches My Hero Academia. So I don't know all the things she's created thus far in the series. As far as I know, she's created stuff that could easily kick Choji's ass. So please, if you want to completely tell me how I'm wrong, I'm completely okay with that. But anyway, that's my thoughts on that from what I've found out about her. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. And ideas for who would win, Star Wars, Superior, Magic, what if, anything I do on the channel. Put that in the comments below as well. I'll get to that at some point. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.